The average person knows offhand that the first movie with diegetic or native sound was The Jazz Singer in 1927. But the biggest event in voice work came the following year, the first talkie cartoon. It was Steamboat Willie, with the prototype of Mickey Mouse voiced by none other than creator Walt Disney. Hot on its heels came next year's Looney Tunes. That's Tunes like music, not Toons like cartoon. In the early days of animation, Disney produced short films called Silly Symphonies to promote and sell music, both records and sheet music. As Silly Symphonies gained popularity, Warner Brothers created its own equivalents, Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes. As for the loony part of the name, Warner Brothers wanted to indicate that their cartoons were a little wackier than the sweet stuff Disney was offering. Cartoons quickly solidified their place as entertainment for both children and adults. One man in particular made Looney Tunes a powerhouse, the man of 1,000 voices, Mel Blanc. He's considered to be the first outstanding voice actor in the industry, and voiced Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Tweety Bird, Sylvester, Yosemite Sam, the Tasmanian Devil, Marvin the Martian, Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzales, and more. Raised in Portland, Oregon, he worked at KGW as an announcer and specialized in comic voices during the mid-1930s. It took Blanc a year and a half to secure an audition with Leon Schlesinger's company, where he began in 1937. He also worked for Walter Lantz, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Columbia, and even Disney for a time, until Schlesinger signed him to an exclusive contract. One of Mel Blanc's most important contributions to the voice work industry is recognition that the voice artists now enjoy. Originally, voice artists were not given any screen credit. After being turned down for a raise by tight-fisted Leon Schlesinger, Blanc suggested that they add his name as vocal characterizationist to the credits as a compromise. Not only did it give a greater recognition to voice artists, but also from then on helped to bring Blanc himself to the public eye and more work in radio. We almost didn't have as much of Mel Blanc's voice work as we did. On January 24, 1961, Blanc was in a near-fatal car accident on Sunset Boulevard. He suffered multiple fractures to both legs and his pelvis, as well as 3 skull fractures with bone displacement. He lay in a coma, unresponsive, for weeks. After many attempts by doctors and families to bring him out of this deep unconsciousness, one of his neurologists tried a different approach and asked Blanc, "How are you feeling today, Bugs?" After a moment, in a quiet voice, Mel Blanc replied, "Just fine, Doc. What's up?" The doctor then asked if Tweety Bird could talk, to which Blanc replied, I taught a putty-tat." Sorry, I can't do the voices right now. You'll just have to imagine it. Mel Blanc recovered shortly thereafter and kept doing what he did best, even from home while he was recovering. He would eventually pass away from coronary artery disease in 1989 at age 81. His tombstone in Hollywood Forever Cemetery reads, "That's all, folks." Bonus fact, Bugs Bunny's habit of eating carrots while delivering one-liners was based on a scene from the film It Happened One Night, in which Clark Gable's character leans against a fence, eating carrots rapidly and talking with his mouth full to Claudette Colbert's character. Trouble was, Mel Blanc really didn't like carrots. He would bite and chew the carrots to get the sound he needed and immediately spit them out.